Meatballs are a coveted appetizer at Vietnamese and other Asian restaurants, but it doesn't take much to make them at home other than a little practice and determination. Food editor Anna Roberts is joining us today to show us how.
Today we're going to make a rainbow roll because I figured there is so much amazing produce at your farmers markets and grocery stores. Why not make use of it? I love it raw because you still get that crunch and all of the vitamins and nutrients. So all you're going to need is a package of, we've got these rice wrappers. You can find them at specialty Asian stores. We have rice vermicelli, which we've already cooked. We also have mint and fresh basil. Now, I prefer Thai basil, which is purple in hue, but Italian basil will do. We have carrots, radishes, red pepper, some radish sprouts, but you can use any other radish or any other sprout that you have, cucumbers, and we have some purple cabbage.
I mean, you got the whole, you have the whole rainbow of vegetables over there.
It's true. And we're going to wrap them up. To begin, these papers may not look like the gelatinous papers you're used to seeing in restaurants, and so we're using warm water about the same temperature as your bath, and we're just rotating it around this bowl.
Just gotta bathe it a little bit.
Gotta bathe it a little bit, not too much though.
You still want it to make like a little bit of a crinkly noise?
Yeah, it's going to make a little bit of a cellophane crinkly noise, and we're laying it on a flat surface, like a cutting board, and I've wetted it down just a little bit.
So it doesn't stick?
Exactly, and so we're going to begin with a few of our herbs, and I'm laying them down towards me, but I'm leaving a border because we're going to wrap it up like a burrito or a sushi roll. And
so just laying down. Now, you have to be careful about proportions here. I mean, obviously you don't want to overstuff it.
You don't want to overstuff it, but you also want to make sure you're getting a significant amount of vegetable per bite.
Well, I hate when you get anything rolled up and it's just like a pocket of one ingredient because you want the perfect bite.
Definitely.
You gotta arrange it correctly.
So I'm just adding a few of each of these vegetables. Now, I've julienned them, but you can use a box shredder if you just want to get the job done quickly.
Just get to it.
This is the hardest part, the noodles.
But it's also kind of fun. I mean, it's just fun handling noodles.
You're playing with your food.
Yeah.
Release your inner child.
Yes.
Okay, now this is where it gets a little tricky. I'm pulling up the bottom part of this, and I am just going to use my other fingers to...
Okay, so you gotta just tuck it in there.
Tuck it in there. Yeah,
right.
Tuck it in tight. Now, it will break if you're not careful, so I recommend just, you want to give yourself time, but you also want to do this quick enough so that it doesn't turn too jelly.
You gotta pull it up a little bit.
Yes.
And then, so you kind of wrap the end.
Yes, I'm getting the other ends here and just tucking, continuing to tuck.
There you go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, now.
So it's like with gusto and conviction.
Yes, just like Julia Childs.
Okay.
Okay, so there is your roll.
We've got a couple finished products here.
Yes. Please try one and dip it in.
I will.
Dip it in some peanut sauce. This is store-bought, but you can use any salad dressing or a homemade sauce of your liking. And when you've done these, I recommend keeping them in a flat plate and then putting like a wet towel or wet paper towel. And you don't, yes, and you don't want to cut it until you're about to serve it. And you also want to make sure that you've made these about 1 or 2 hours before your guests arrive.
I really love the ingredients you added in because a lot of times at restaurants, it'll be, something more bland or just, you get like your run-of-the-mill ingredients, but adding a little more taste of the rainbow to your spring roll. Plus, this is really fun to do with friends.
Absolutely. I recommend getting a bunch of your cutting boards out and getting to it.
All right, rolling with your homies. I like it. Thanks, Anna.